Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another fresh out of the movie theater edition of Wade Watches. I'm Wade, and tonight I just got through watching The Bride, and as always, going to be giving you my super quick, super vague, spoiler-free thoughts. So, of course, this is, the latest take on the Mary Shelley Frankenstein story, which has been adapted several times. It might be, obviously because it's dealing with The Bride, it might be more accurate to call it, an adaptation of The Bride of Frankenstein film, which I have not seen. I've seen the iconic Boris Karloff Frankenstein film. I have read the original Mary Shelley novel, but I still need to check that one off my list. So I don't know if it's I don't know how faithful it is. Didn't really get the feeling that it was. But anyway, jumping right into it. So I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I thought it had a lot going on for it, but unfortunately, the biggest thing that brings it down is that it just has too much going on at once. There are times when it's just like a straight, obviously, very explicit adaptation of, or rather homage to Bonnie and Clyde. There are times when it's just like, just straight up surreal and crazy and unhinged. There's, something involving the author Mary Shelley as a character herself, and they do something interesting with that. I like that at times, but then there were times when that got in the way. Same with the whole Bonnie and Clyde thing they were doing. I was just like, sometimes this is working for me, sometimes it isn't. And then there were times where it has, and unfortunately this still pisses off a lot of people, but I'm not one of those people. There are times when it definitely does have a feminist message. I'm not going to get into this, but it didn't feel like an agenda or it was trying to convert anybody over. But I will say, like with everything else, sometimes that worked, other times it did not. And take that how you want to take that. Yeah, that's really all there is to say. Like, I did enjoy this one. I liked all that they had going on, but I really wish that it had picked a lane. I really wish that it had, I guess, kind of slowed down. Like, you can have a lot going on in a movie. You can have a lot of themes. You can have, even different tones, but you kind of just have to slow down a little bit, develop those, flesh it out, make it really work. And I just felt like The Bride didn't do that for any of the above. And as a matter of fact, everything kind of tripped over one another. And you could say that this film had its wires crossed, and that's not me trying to make a, Frankenstein's monster pun. So wrapping it up, I'm going to go ahead and give The Bride a solid 6.5 out of 10. So what, and the caveat is I still enjoyed this, but it just had too much going on at once. That's how I would describe The Bride. So it's a 6.5 out of 10 for The Bride. Have you guys seen The Bride? Where does it rank for you amongst Frankenstein adaptations? Feel free to let me know in the comments below, and like and subscribe if you want to see more. And this has been another edition of Wave Watches, and I'll catch you lovely people next time. Peace.